Welcome to Shooting It Straight with Stan. I am your host, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. Today's topic is something that I have created and that is good and that the public loves, and I need to tell you about it once again. It's called MYGA-2-SPIA for full control lifetime income. MYGA-2-SPIA. So let's break that down. A MYGA is a multi-year guarantee annuity. It's the annuity industry's version of a CD. Don't make it any more difficult than that. You can go to my site at theannuityman.com and you can pull up the live MYGA feed to see what a 2-year, 3-year, 4-year, 5-year, 6-year, 7-year, 8-year, 9-year, 10-year MYGA lock-in is going to yield. It's not an income annuity. It's a CD type annuity, of which with a lot of the MYGAs, you can just take the interest off the top. The good news about multi-year guarantee annuities is that interest rate annually is locked in and non-callable. So when interest rates eventually do go back down, check the timing of this taping, and they will go down because interest rates go up and down. You're going to be locked in. They can't call it back. That's a multi-year guarantee annuity. Now, the MYGA-2-SPIA means single premium immediate annuity. It's the granddaddy of all lifetime income annuities. It's where that all started from the Roman times, where annua meant payment, and the original single premium immediate annuity was put in place for a pension payment to the dutiful Roman soldiers and their families for laying it on the line for the empire. And that specific structure has been sold in this country for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's a commodity product. Annuities are contractual commodities, meaning that when you're buying it for the contractual guarantees, we can then shop all carriers for the highest contractually guaranteed payout for your specific situation based upon how we structure it. But the reason that MYGA-2-SPIA and this strategy is so popular right now, and one that I want you to, if you already know about it, learn more, and if you don't know about it, you need to know, is because the current hot thing out there for agents and advisors to sell is what's called an income rider. There's nothing wrong with income riders. We probably sell more income riders than anybody on the planet, and typically it's attached to an index annuity, of which we really don't care about. We use that as a delivery system for the income rider because, again, we only look at the contractual guarantees of the policy, and once we do that, we've commoditized the policies, and we can shop all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee. But with income riders comes an annual fee for the life of the policy. And that's the reason annuity companies have the big buildings. And that annual fee comes out of that accumulation value, not the income value, but the accumulation value. Doesn't make income riders bad. But income riders are monopoly money, number one. That side that's growing so mightily over there on the income side, you can't cash that in. You can't tap into it from a liquidity standpoint. You can only use that large amount to calculate that first lifetime income payment. That's what an income rider does. Now, when I ask people two questions all the time: what do you want the money to contractually do? When do you want those contractual guarantees to start? If someone says, I want income to start in 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, there's 4 ways to go about doing that. Okay, one's a deferred income annuity, one's an income rider, one's wait until you need the income and then buy an immediate annuity. But the 4th way is MYGA-2-SPIA. So let's get down to how that works. A multi-year guarantee annuity is a CD product. So let's just say, you know what? I'm pretty sure we're going to need a lifetime income stream in 5 years or 7 years. But for example purposes, let's say 5. And we might need some liquidity during that 5 years. I'm like, okay. So we go look at my site, theannuityman.com, live MYGA feed, fixed rates, look at the 5-year, look at the ones that have liquidity provisions like taking out interest or taking out 10% penalty free. And that way you lock in a guaranteed interest rate. You never touch the principal. You never pay a fee. And you have the ability to take out penalty free, in most cases, the interest, or up to 10% penalty free, depending on the specific MYGA. That's something we'll have to discuss. So during that 5-year time period, you're not paying any fees, you're protecting the principal, and you have the ability to, say, peel off interest. At the end of that duration, at the end of the 5 years, we can, at that point in time, If the goal is lifetime income, shop all single premium immediate annuity carriers. You go to my site, run a SPIA quote, and we transfer the MYGA to the SPIA. So the cost basis from the MYGA goes to the immediate annuity. Non-taxable event transfer. You can use IRA money, non-IRA money, Roth IRA money, doesn't matter. It's a non-taxable event transfer from the MYGA to the SPIA. So we get to the fork in the road moment at the end of the duration, and you say, you know what? I think me and the wife just want a lifetime income. We want to lock it in. And so we're going to transfer it from the MYGA to the immediate annuity after quoting all immediate annuity carriers for the highest contractual guarantee, and also quoting the MYGA carrier to see if they offer an internal immediate annuity where you're at. So that's a good thing. Now, we can get to that fork in the road moment at the end of the duration. We're going to call you 60 days prior and say, what do you want to do? Do you still want to do the SPIA at the end? You might say, you know what? No, we're just going to roll this to another MYGA. Or no, we're going to move this back to where it came from. If let's say it was an IRA at Vanguard, we move it back to the IRA at Vanguard. Once again, non-taxable event transfer. What have you done here, Stan the Annuity Man? That's a good question. What I've done is I stripped out all fees. There's no annual fees on a MYGA. There's no annual fees on an immediate annuity at all. And the older you are, the higher the payment with immediate annuities. Can we run what the immediate annuity quote is going to be in the future? No, because that makes no sense, because you can't run a future immediate annuity quote. But the reason that a MYGA to SPIA works for a lot of people is they fully control the asset. They fully control the asset until it's time to turn on income or buy an immediate annuity at that time. If you've seen the Braveheart movie with Mel Gibson and the British are kind of coming at him and they're in a line and he's saying, hold, 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 hold. Remember that? And then at the end, he goes, fight or go get him or kill him or whatever. And then what you're going to say is hold, 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 hold. And then I'm going to say, is it time for the immediate annuity lifetime income? You're going to say yes, and then we're going to transfer it. But up until then, you have full control over the asset. So the question is, Stan, why wouldn't I just buy a deferred income annuity now with income starting 5 years from now? You can do that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, because you can, know to the penny what that lifetime income stream is going to be 5 years from now. But the downside to deferred income annuity is that it's an irrevocable contract. There's no trackable interest during that time period that you're deferring. There's no liquidity. It's a pension that you're starting 5 years from now. My question is it that important to know what the payout's going to be 5 years from now? If you say yes, then we buy it. If you say not really, then MYGA to SPIA works. I can't guarantee that the SPIA is going to be higher, but I can guarantee that you're going to fully control the asset between now and then. And that might be more important than locking in that income stream right now. And things might change 5 years from now. So you say, well, wait a minute. This local guy says just buy an index annuity and buy an income rider, and you'll know what to the penny what it's going to be down the road. He's right. She's right. Nothing wrong with that. We quote those too. You can go to my site and quote income riders all day long, the best ones. But once you do that, you pretty much own that indexed annuity. Okay, because that income rider amount is always going to be higher than the accumulation value, meaning that if you wanted to cash out or transfer it, the income rider amount, that high amount, is not transferable. It's monopoly money. And there's a fee for the life of the policy. So MYGA to SPIA, to me, is fully controlling the asset and fully controlling lifetime income in the future. And you get to turn it on when you want to turn it on. With an income rider, you bought the income rider, you paid for the income rider, you're going to turn it on because that's why you bought it. But with a MYGA to SPIA, you could actually do a double dip a little bit. Let me explain that. Let's just say you say, okay, I want to do income in 10 years from now. All right, you buy a multi-year guarantee annuity for 10 years, non-callable, interest rate, and you say, Stan, I'm going to peel off the interest every single year from that MYGA and never touch the principal. So when we get to the 10 years, you have all your money intact. Why? Because you haven't been paying anything in fees. It's a principal protection product. And we can then go shop for immediate annuities at that time. So you've been taking interest off the top. And then at the end of the 10 years, we we annuitize it, for lack of a better phrase. We transfer it to an immediate annuity for lifetime income. And remember, with immediate annuities, we can structure that a myriad of ways, over 40 ways. We can structure it life with cash refund, joint with life with cash refund, installment refund, period certain, whatever you want, and customize it to your heart's content contractually. But I want you to consider MYGA-2-SPIA. Why do other agents not show this? Don't know. You know, my opinion is it could be lazy, it could be commissions, whatever. But MYGAs and SPIAs have the lowest built-in commissions. All annuity commissions are built in, but have the lowest built-in commissions of all annuity types. So maybe that's it. But to me, for you, you need to be looking at it a little differently. You can have your cake and eat it too, just a little bit here, just a few bites. You can protect the principal. You can peel off interest if needed during that duration of the MYGA. And at the end of that term, you have full control of the asset. You can get the money back. You can transfer it back to where it came from. You can transfer it to another MYGA. You can transfer it to an immediate annuity. You can transfer a deferred income annuity. There's a myriad of things that you can do, but you get to that fork in the road moment and you still have full control over the money. That is MYGA-2-SPIA. Go to my site, pull up the live MYGA feed, go to my site, run SPIA quotes. Okay. If you want to get fancy, you can say, okay, 5 years from now, I'm going to be 5 years older. You can run the quote showing you 5 years older. That's the closest we can get. But just to understand that lifetime income products like immediate annuities, they're about life expectancy. Interest rates play a secondary role. MYGA-2-SPIA. MYGA-2-SPIA, something the industry needs to embrace, because guess what? The public's embracing it. All 50 states that listen to Stan the Annuity Man's embracing it. And we want to talk to you about it. If you are answering the question, I need income and I need it later, then MYGA-2-SPIA might be the solution for you. That was Shooting It Straight with Stan. My name is Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent. We'll see you next time.